Hi, this is Stella from The Beauty of Play. What we're looking at here is Theodoras' spiral. It also goes by Einstein's spiral and is also called the progression of roots, and I'll show you why at the end of the video. First, we're going over the construction. This spiral is a series of right triangles, and we're going to acquire those right triangles through squares and a series of progressive rectangles. We begin by constructing a 1x1 square, connecting the diagonal, and then shading in the triangle. From here, we're going to use the diagonal as the side to our next rectangle, and that rectangle's width is going to be 1 inch. We're going to construct the diagonal and shade in the right triangle. Using the diagonal of the second rectangle as the side for our next rectangle, we're going to construct this rectangle also with a width of 1 inch and draw the diagonal in the middle, shading 1/2 of the rectangle or the right triangle. We're going to continue to construct a series of rectangles, shading in half to show the right triangle progression. Each time we're using that diagonal of the previous rectangle to form our next rectangle. This progression of right triangles gives us a spiral that looks like this. Now let's talk about the measurements. You remember in the beginning, our square was a 1 by 1 construction. According to the Pythagorean theorem, we know that the sum of the squares of the legs is the same of that of the hypotenuse. And that means, because our legs were 1 and 1, that our diagonal of that square is the square root of 2. If we do the same thing with the next one, it gives us the square root of 3. And then the square root of 4, square root of 5, square root of 6, and on in the same progression. And this is why the spiral is often called the progression of roots. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you'd like to see more, hit subscribe. You can also find me on my website, thebeautyofplay.com, and on Instagram and Facebook.